What's up, everybody? Marcus and Santos back a year-ish later, maybe a little less, for the real start to season 2 of the Amateur Hour podcast. What's up,
Real start.
Santos?
Oh man, how's it going? Been a while.
It's good. It's 70 degrees by me. What's it like by you? I heard it snowed yesterday.
That's too soon. There was no reason for that. There was no reason for that whatsoever. Yeah, first day of spring. Everybody here loves saying first day of spring, snow 30.
Yeah.
We're from Buffalo. It's gonna happen. We've had a couple weeks ago, whatever it was, like it was a 40-degree difference in one day, like 68 down to like 28, like in a day. So it's gonna warm right back up, and we'll be back out there.
Yeah.
I know Spencer was looking to play with someone today. He put it in the
Yeah.
team chat.
Yeah, he
So
was.
people are still out there throwing, even though it's cold and got a little snow on the ground.
Yeah,
70
it's
degrees. Wow.
it's our leagues are starting up now. Our Thursday league started last week on one of the short courses where we can get the full thing in. Tuesday league starts up the first Tuesday of April, so I'm super excited. Those are my two Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday are the big leagues with all like those are the guys I play with the most. So I get out there with them. They took me in
Nice.
when I moved here, so they've been great to play with all the time.
Ooh, let's get right into that about you moving there and some new exciting changes, not just for you, but for some other 7-1-6ers who moved on down there. What's going
Yeah,
on with that?
huge. I mean, so when I moved down here, I wanted to open a shop. You know, there was no shops
Hmm.
in Greenville except for Play It Again, which isn't, it's a shop.
Right.
It's not a dedicated disc golf store. I wanted to open a dedicated disc golf store. Well, naturally, I wasn't ready to do that right when I moved. So, few months go by, another round disc golf in Charlotte and a couple other places, but their main locations in Charlotte announces another round Greenville. So I was like, great, we have a disc golf store now. I reached out to them and said, hey, if you want help on the weekends or something, I'd be happy to come in. They're so that was a couple months ago. They said, yeah, we'll keep in touch. Then I figured they were done. Another round did their sponsorships for the year. Um, they posted on the main Another Round channel. I assumed they were done for the year. They picked everyone they wanted. And then just last week, Another Round Greenville sends out that, hey, we're looking for team players this year. So I asked Santos, hey, do you mind if I apply, to get some support down here for my tournaments, just a local shop to have. Uh, and so we got them back today that I was accepted onto the team for Another Round Greenville, and along with a bunch of other people that were really deserving of it in our area. Fun people, just like great ambassadors for the sport, including Kieran Riley, who also moved
Shout
from
out to
Buffalo down
Kieran.
here.
For
Yeah,
those of you
Kieran
who don't
lives.
know and haven't kept up, Kieran disappeared and popped up in South Carolina. So if you haven't heard or haven't talked to him, that's where he's at. And now he's a team with Marcus, but also maintaining uh, Squala.
Squala.
Yeah, he's
And
maintaining Squala with that too.
huge shout out to Kieran for shooting his first 1,000 rated round 2 weeks ago or last week. Last
Oh,
week, or
that's
was
right.
it?
That's right.
It was just at the last tournament. It was a 4 round tournament. The
It's an
first round he
amazing
shot a
round.
thousand
Yeah.
rated. Yeah, got 1,000
Yeah.
something.
Was
And
he still playing MA1 though when he did this, or did he
yeah,
jump up
yeah.
with you?
No,
Okay.
no, I was playing MA1 for that tournament too, because there
Oh,
was like
nice.
I
Okay.
wasn't gonna lose my money to Barry Schultz, who admittedly didn't win, but I
But
forgot who won.
it's
One of the
Barry.
kids won.
Yeah.
But it's Barry, so I saw that and I was
Yeah.
like, well, that's all right.
I
I mean,
mean,
shoot,
uh, you'd have an excuse to. I mean, I played MPO. I didn't win, but
yeah,
Barry was
but
there.
Barry won. I think Ben Wolf signed up for my tournament, who was at one point tied for 13th at Waco. With
Oh, really? Check your
yeah,
tournament reg.
I'm checking my tournament reg. Yeah, Ben Wolf and I'm gonna mispronounce her name. Missouri Wolf. It's Missoury. Well, I'm gonna assume that's his wife. So they're signed up for my
We don't
tournament.
make assumptions here, but yeah,
Well,
he's
they're
got a
signed up.
partner.
Yeah, they're signed up in mixed. Well, they're in the mixed field in my tournament. So
Okay.
I feel bad for the other mixed teams that are playing. I'm happy he's not playing competitive against me. I feel bad for the other mixed teams, but it's worth shot doubles, so you never know. Anything can happen.
Oh yeah. So yeah, talk about that a little bit because we had a great time here last year when we did the Pity the Fool.
Yeah,
We talked about it last year for a little bit too, but for those who don't know, it is a doubles tournament, but is it the first round that's worth
First,
shot?
yeah, first round is
Yeah,
worst shot
let them
doubles,
know.
not true worst shot. So only one person needs to make a putt, or aces count, basically, which is a much more fun version of worst shot. True worst shot means both people need to make the putt, and then aces wouldn't count unless both people ace the same hole. That's no fun. That's just a miserable time.
Right. It's just
Modified worst
worst
shot,
shot until the disc is in the basket.
yeah, is a good time. You get some long throw ins, get some aces, and then the second round we're playing best shot. So you get to have fun. The second round, shred the course and see who wins. The first round, I always take card requests, so you can play with your buddies, give them a hard time when they throw a bad shot. Um, this year,
Absolutely.
it's a good time. It's a very fun thing to do when you get to do that. This year, it should be even easier for me to do card requests the morning of. Last year, UDisc tournaments wasn't out yet. They just were beta testing UDisc leagues. Now
Right.
UDisc tournaments is out fully. I've just tested it out this week, adding cards and moving people around, and it on my phone. I don't even need a computer. I can do it on my phone, not on the UDisc app, on the UDisc website. But still, I just do it on my phone. It's so easy to make cards, move people around. It is amazing. It is. I'm so
Is
happy.
today's episode sponsored by UDisc all of a sudden? What happened?
No, no.
Way to plug the UDisc.
But I mean, we can we,
it,
we
it's
can talk.
handy, yeah, it's helpful, but
We
is
and
it
we can
worth
talk about
the
UDisc
pay?
for $30. Yeah, that's worth it. You pay $50. You pay what to the PDGA
Yeah,
to get them? But you pay $50 to the PDGA to sanction a tournament and use PDGA app, and then another 50 on top of that for insurance, right?
yeah,
So granted, I paid
yeah.
more for insurance because I don't use PDGA, but I think for
But
me
still, yeah. So UDisc, they go ahead.
as a tournament director, and I'm helping run leagues down here now. I just signed up our league, our Sunday singles tags league, for a UDisc league. We're testing it out the first time this Sunday after after my tournament the next day. We're gonna use UDisc league for the first time. So
I can't
I
wait to go down there just to take your tag and then come back home with it.
oh, you don't want my tag. I think I have like a high 40s. I think I shot a couple over because I took a triple on hole 1, which we started on 10.
Ouch.
I took a triple with no OBs on hole 1, which was my 10th hole around.
Your first, your 10th hole.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like
we
3
started there.
down.
Okay,
I was like 2 or 3 down. And the back's
and you
harder.
just
So
gave it
like
all back.
yeah, you go into the front and expect to birdie everything because there's like 7 of the holes are extremely gettable. So, yeah, 7 or 8 of the holes are like must birdies on that course almost.
What's the name of the course?
Century Park. It's where I'm having my tournament as well. It's the most enjoyable worst shot doubles course in my opinion. A little bit of OB, a few Mandos. There's no true Joseph Davis down here where there's no OB, no Mandos, like a simple, not pitch and putt, but
Yeah,
it's an open course. There's nothing exactly like that. Timmins Park has some shorter holes, but there's a lot more water OB, and I feel bad making people play from OB drives often, especially in the rec division. That gets no fun real quick. So at least that Century,
well, you give them the advice that you give everyone else. Don't throw it
get
in the
good,
water.
get good,
Get good. Don't throw
skill
it in the
issue.
water. How about that?
I mean, yeah, lay up. It's worst shot. You should lay up.
All
No, that
around the baseball diamonds, you got some nice wooded shots. I'm looking at it now.
yeah. So that was the other
Some smaller
reason.
ones, yeah, it looks fun.
Yes, a lot of short holes, a lot of gettable holes. The reason we're doing it this weekend and not next weekend, which is actually April Fool's time, is because the Parks Department said I couldn't have the course because it was baseball opening weekend for Little League.
Yeah,
So I
makes sense.
couldn't have the park and the course next Saturday, and we run league all day Sunday, so I didn't want to interfere with that.
Yeah,
We
they're
hit
gonna
it.
park all over your holes anyways, right? They're gonna be parking next to the baskets. They're gonna
It's
be doing
gonna be
everything. So
yeah. He
yeah,
just straight up told me like it's not even like don't do it. He was just like you just can't you cannot have the park that day. It's like
yeah.
okay. He and our dude Greenville Parks or not Greenville Greer Parks Department has been amazing to work with. They just ordered us new baskets for the course. They took a vote. They got 3 baskets in. They got a Innova Pro 32, Mach X, DGA Mach X, and a Black Hole Portal, the newest Black Hole from MVP. They got those. They got 3 baskets in. He said that he said DGA just sent it to him like no charge. Like, here's the basket. They're gonna want this one. And unfortunately, that didn't work for them. The MVP baskets won, and they're ordered already and coming in. They order
The MVP baskets won?
Yeah, the Black Hole Portals won. They're
Oh, wow.
they're nice. I played on them at Maple Hill before. I got to check them out again at the Parks Department office in the shop. He had them set up still. But they did like a weekend voting where everyone would come to the course, putt on them, try them out, and then vote for their favorite one. And the MVP won by a lot, he said. So
I'm sorry, I didn't hear Prodigy is one of the
don't talk to me.
choices.
we put out an initial poll. Someone put an initial poll out that said, what baskets should we try? And everyone was like, well, we have Innovas already, so get more Innovas. Because the problem, Innovas are great. Innova 32s are fantastic baskets. The problem was they got disassembled and reassembled so many times during COVID that the chains the assemblies kind of got bad. And
okay.
So some of them don't catch well anymore. So the MVP Black Hole Portals are going to be fantastic. I think they're getting them skinned blue. For the Greer Parks is blue. Our Innova baskets are blue. I think they're getting blue bands on them and blue cages and stuff like that for the Black Holes.
Nice.
They're going to be amazing. So I expect to be out there helping build baskets.
Nice.
But on top of that, I'll just like keep singing the praises of Greer Parks because the first thing, he answered my first email at 4:30 on a Friday within 10 minutes.
Wow.
Like, I wouldn't even answer my email that quick on a Friday.
Right.
If someone was trying to give me money, I wouldn't be answering my email that quick. Right? Like at 4:30 on a Friday, most people are checked out. He answered my email right away. He's been responsive. Justin Miller is the recreation supervisor.
Shout out to Justin.
He's great. So we've been in constant contact. He's been so helpful, informative. He's even giving me a park worker for my tournament. Like just a Greer Parks worker is going to help me run my tournament. Just do whatever.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they have a park worker because it's a park event. I got it as it's a Greer Park event. Sorry, because I'm running it through them, and
that's amazing.
Yeah, so like I just get a park worker, and a couple tables. I asked for a couple folding tables because I don't have any down here. So I said, hey, you got a couple folding tables? He said, yeah. What time do you want my guy to be there with him? I said, awesome. That's fantastic.
Wow.
And have him help me sign the waivers for the event. Just because it's in the park, they wanted me to have waivers done for everybody. I said, yeah, let's sign them day of and have a stack of them. It's easy enough. I have someone dedicated to making everyone sign waivers. You sign the waiver, you get your players pack. It's that simple.
Your sign-ups were done through which
disc golf scene? So
I don't know how you upload?
I have to manually upload. I have to manually put in UDisc accounts for every card.
No, I just meant like for future issues. If you're doing something like this and you have to have a waiver signed, you can like upload and just tell people, "Hey, sign this and bring it with you."
You
make life easy, or we'll have some at the park.
Everyone's gonna forget. I'd rather just have them sign them at the park day of. I don't have to keep track of them. But speaking of signups, I did them on Disc Golf Scene just because that's what I'm used to. I was scared. You can do signups on UDisc. I just don't know how it works yet. I need to create a test event to see how UDisc signups work, because it probably forces people to put their UDisc name in, so that I don't have to be chasing people down for UDisc accounts.
I remember doing that for the Turkey Bowl for Spencer, trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was
do it that way. So
I don't know if they had UDisc events, UDisc tournaments.
We had a lot of problems because it wasn't. We got it. We had to do it as a league.
Yeah.
But I emailed them and I said, "Look, it's going to be an annual thing, and this is what we want to use." And they made it happen. So it wasn't a complete issue.
No, UDisc is great. You don't need back to UDisc is great time. You don't have to be a paid user to play a tournament or play a league in UDisc. Like, you can do it with the free version. That's why I think it's fantastic. It's so easy for scorekeeping. Like, just this past week for doubles, we thought we had 2 people shoot 12 down and then 3 people shoot 10 down. So everyone throws off. We do throw offs on the short hole closest to the bench where we all park up. They throw off. So 4 teams throw off. There should have been 2 12s and 3 10s. 4 teams throw off. We're like, where's the other 12? There was no other 12. Someone just said something and someone else heard it and they were like, great, there's two 12s.
Oh,
It just gets confusing. Like just yelling out who
yeah,
shot what. So when you get the U
yeah.
disc, it's just boom, 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 boom,
You
boom.
have it
Here's
right there.
everyone in order.
Yeah,
I love it.
it helps.
I think it's so helpful. It takes time away.
I like
It's
using it for the league. I mean, I don't
fantastic.
attend a league as much as I want to here, but the Wednesday league, I like using it for there. It makes life easy for everyone as long as somebody has a phone with them.
Yeah, which I
It's a good
mean,
tool.
let's be real. Who doesn't have a phone with them? It's 2024.
You'd
Mikey
be
B.
amazed,
Mikey B.
right? I mean, think about it. Not just Mikey B. I just mean in general. Like when it comes time to keep score, everybody's like, "Oh, I left my phone. Oh, my phone's dying. Oh, yeah, there's an
Yeah,
excuse. Like
well,
nobody wants to keep score."
there's no excuses anymore. So
Yeah, I don't mind it if I'm not the one playing the music. Usually I'm playing the music, so I'm not gonna have my phone out and keeping the score. But if I'm not playing the music, I can hook my watch up to it. It makes it easy.
yeah, it does. Yeah, especially with you just with the watch app is really nice. I used to use that a
Yeah,
lot. I've got my Apple Watch sitting on my desk somewhere. I stopped using it. I forgot. There would be most mornings me and Reed would go play. He'd be like, "Hey, did you bring your watch on hole two?" And I'd be like, "No, I forgot my watch again." Every time, but it was great.
yeah,
That was back in the Boston days, which I do miss. I miss Boston disc golf. It was fun.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, South Carolina disc golf's pretty close to New England Woods.
A lot warmer.
A lot warmer, a lot less snow. But I'll tell you what, Maple Hill
Maple
and
Hill is still number one for me, though. It really is. I don't know who says the one across the street's better, but
me, I say it's more fun. I mean, Golds.
yeah,
I think Golds is not fun for me because it's just so long. You don't get any birdies. It's just
Golds isn't fun for me. I play it because it's
Maple
still,
Blues is awesome.
Maple
Maple
Hill.
Whites is awesome. Maple Reds is
I,
awesome.
I guess I just love it because we're able to do so many different layouts. Like
Yeah,
I can't say like maybe the first two or three times I went, it was play a layout, a white. I think we did whites and then reds,
yeah,
or golds and then reds to get it.
yeah.
But
To get them done.
then when I was with you, Canary was it?
Yeah,
What's
we
it
played
called?
Canary, which is you go.
Canary, really fun.
Yeah, Canary's good.
What was the layout?
It's
Gold,
it's white blue
white,
gold white blue gold white blue gold on
yeah.
repeat. So you play, in my
And I
opinion,
think we just switched one of them so we could play
we switched hole
the
four.
castle one.
We might switch that one too. We switched hole four,
We
the
did.
downhill shot, to be the straight shot at the water,
Right,
because that should be a
right,
white, which is a different hole. It's a place kind of
right.
across that fairway, but we like the downhill shot, and then we
But
switched
yeah,
yeah to
because you
10.
have so many options is why I really, really like.
Yeah, no, I
What
agree
is
with that.
what's the one? Is it 15, 15, 15,
Four,
16?
14's the big
The
water
one where you're
shot.
set back by the water and you have arrow
That's 14.
out and you have the boards protecting those trees.
Oh, that's 17 blue. Yeah, that's 17
That's
blue.
17 blue. Okay.
Yeah, that's a really
And
cool one.
gold is just a little bit off of that. Yeah,
Golds, they
it's
built a new tee pad for 17. It's like raised and up way to the left.
okay. I haven't been there since that one, but
Yeah,
blue is always a fun time.
I think
That's
Blues is a
that's a
really
true
fun
game of
course.
whack fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blues is a fun course. I was just talking to a buddy about Harmon Hills. He was telling me about in I forget where. It's around here ish. It's like 2 or 3 hours from here. He said he described it as magical. Like you just walk onto this property and it's magical. And so I was
Is it
racking
a
my brain.
private property?
It's a private property, yeah. So I was racking my brain. I was like, what course do I think is like magical? It's Woodland Valley in Maine. Was magical. It's 3 courses. There's a short course, a medium course, and a pro course. And all 3 were so fun. Me and Reed played all 3 in a day. We started with the medium course, played the pro course, and then played the short course last. But this place kept boards inside the shop, like leaderboards in the shop for lowest
Yeah.
score, best time,
Wow.
lowest time and lowest score, like lowest score for all 3, lowest time for all 3, lowest time to get around the short course. And the quickest time to get around the short course was like 20 minutes. It was
So Harmon Hills is in Tennessee?
yeah,
That's what we're
Tennessee.
talking about?
Yeah, it's about 2 or 3 hours from me.
It looks nice.
Yeah, he said they like go
A
pay
little
the guy,
Zach Melton on hole
camp
10
there.
throwing.
Oh yeah, he said they camp there. They pay the guy to go camp there
Yeah.
and stay for a weekend. And he said he invited me to come next time they go, so I will probably take him up on that because it seems great.
I got a question for you. Since we're just talking about these random courses and other places, I am traveling at the end of April. end of April, early May. I'm going to be in Houston for at least 3 days, or maybe a fourth day. But the fourth day might be a travel day. I'm sure I'm going to get away for at least one of
Yeah.
those. Are you and have you been familiar with anything in Houston at all?
No,
Because I'm
never
going to
been.
join the. I'm going to try to join
Houston
the Facebook club
page. Yeah.
that I saw on one of them to ask because it's a business trip, so I'm not taking full disc golf stuff. I'm probably
Sure.
going to take the purse
Yeah.
and 5 discs. A driver, a mid, a putter, and can't go anywhere without my zone. So that's
Sure.
probably it. But yeah, I can't wait to actually try something out in Houston. I looked it up, and a lot of them look really fun. But I might get one, maybe two tops, and that's it. So if
Cool.
anybody watching this, if you guys have been to Houston, you know anyone in Houston who knows anything, please tag them, comment, let me know which ones you think are the better ones to play. Jimmy travels a lot. I can ask him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just realized that he travels a lot.
I know I've got a friend that I believe goes to Dallas, Fort Worth area down here.
Yeah.
My buddy Jeff, who was also on another round Greenville this year, which is
Nice.
it's really fun to see. Like they didn't send us a
Yeah.
list, so it's fun to see on social media like who's posting. Like, hey, I'm on the team. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So
It
it's
is.
been really fun. It's been an awesome team from everyone that I've seen so far. The owner and his
Nice.
wife are fantastic. They have 3 kids. They're posting about the kids throwing all the
So
time.
it's a
The owner throwing.
franchisee. It's not the guys
Yes.
from Charlotte.
No, it's not
Okay.
Joseph and Kyle Deck. It's not Joseph
Nice.
Phillips and Kyle Deck. It's a franchise. Yeah, like they have one in Asheville. They've got one in somewhere in Colorado. I think they have a
Mm-hmm.
Charleston maybe, or maybe that's Foundation Charleston. I think Foundation has one in Charleston.
Okay.
But yeah, another round Greenville, Charlotte, Asheville, I believe somewhere in Colorado, and maybe the fifth one. So super stoked.
Moving on up. Looking nice. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool to be part of a small part of a big team.
I can't
For
wait to check it out
locally.
and see what it looks like.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to see the shop. I know they're getting a mural done by someone inside the shop, like a disc golf mural inside.
Yeah.
He just went. Corey, the owner, he drove up to Michigan to pick up 1,500 discs from another shop that closed. For like,
Wow.
he said it was like a 50 something hour trip in like 3 days over like. I forget. It was a super like crazy weekend trip they took. They drove all the way up to
Yeah.
Michigan, played a bunch of courses, got 1,500 discs, loaded them up in the truck, and then drove back. So
Wow.
they have tons of inventory. They're gonna have
That's
so
fun.
much. I hope
Yeah.
he's placing a gateway order. I gave Corey, the owner, Corey, my team manager's contact, and Corey, my team manager, reached out to him. So hoping they place a gateway order. Get some of the new stuff in the shop. The new plastic feels incredible. Jeff Turner.
Shout out to Jeff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff
I knew
Turner
that was
is
coming.
killing it in the shop. The night shift guy. Yeah, Jeff was the one that stamped my order for my tournament. He texted me that morning. He was like, "Hey, I pulled your order today," and then he sent us pictures while he was stamping them. There's some awesome foils, some really cool looking
You know,
discs.
how many times we have done this when we're talking on our podcast and we're like, we'll put one up here, we'll put one here, and then we don't
I
even
don't.
share. Like we just don't.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold you to it on this one to post one of your gateway discs from your tournament. One of the cool ones. Just get a
Okay.
picture, throw it up in here on this, and let the people see the work that the man does.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really cool stamp. I'm hoping you have
And that
something
was.
left over because I heard it's not sold out yet.
It
So
is close to sold out. I did order extra. I ordered 100 discs for a 72 player tournament. My buddy Ryan Hunt wanted a stack of them because his face is on it along with mine. So I said, "Yeah, pick out what mold you want. I'll get you 10 extra of them." So he can have a bunch of extras of the stamp with him on it. So it
nice.
came out really cool. Sully killed it again with that. We're gonna finish up my fundraiser stamp this year soon. Sully had it designed last year. We just never got around to finishing it. We got to finalize that, put the order in, get my
More
fundraiser stamp.
muscles. Is
No, no
Muscle Marcus making
muscles.
his way back?
No
Damn
muscles
it.
this year. Maybe next year if Gateway keeps me again.
All right.
It came out really cool. So I just like it's been a whirlwind like last month, and it feels like it's all coming down to this tournament finally, and it's finally
I gotta
happening.
look at that picture. Did you do a video for your? You posted it, so I saw your boxing.
Oh no, I just posted 2 pictures of my
You had
unboxing.
the boxes. Was it one box or two that you did?
I only did unboxing of one box. I have the videos recorded. I just never put them up because I forgot, and I'm so bad at social media. I try to be so good at it. I'm for being someone that's terminally online. I'm so bad at social media.
This is so true. I'm looking up. I swore you posted um on your Facebook that you had the picture. There it is.
Yeah, I posted the
Yeah,
two
yeah, I
boxes of
see it.
discs they sent us, which was cool. It's really
Hmm.
cool to get two boxes of discs, and Gateway hooked it up with like 15 extra discs for CTPs. So I'm gonna do like
Nice.
15 CTPs. Joe and Rob Disc Golf. I think that's their. I'll have to credit them correctly. Are sending me a CTP, which should come in the mail tomorrow. They're sending me or just like a
Nice.
package to throw in there for CTPs. So I'm super excited. They're running a tournament at Century as well. So I can't wait to support them in that tournament they're running because the parks is being so cool to us and making it so easy to
I,
run our tournaments.
I don't see any black discs for the collection, so if you have a white one,
No,
I'll
I've
buy
got
that one from
whites.
you for the collection.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
white. I've got some that are
Not to dye it,
this
just to
color.
keep on the. Oh, there you go.
This like
Oh,
off
you get
white.
a lot that color. They love that color.
Yeah, this is the all
Yeah.
my drivers. They're these drivers are.
Yeah.
I got
I got a
40 of
few
those.
from you and Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 40 of those in that color with different stamps on them.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to get one for the collection.
yeah, I pulled a couple for my collection. My parents want to buy one from me to keep for their collection of Marcus discs.
Yeah.
So it's going real good.
Nice.
Um,
Shout out Sully, the artist,
Sully the artist,
still
as
doing his
always.
thing.
Yeah, and that's the life updates on my side. That's 30 minutes of my life.
I don't have life updates, as you know. Well, I guess I didn't update anyone if they care. But last year when I had an injury and I thought, oh, suck it up, you'll be fine. I just didn't play for a couple weeks, and then I kept playing the point series and finishing, and it turns out that I did tear a tendon in my foot. I finally in the off season had it checked and got yelled at by the doctor. So I've been taking their advice seriously. I haven't played. Mm, I did take the like about 10 weeks off. Then
Wow.
when you came to town, I went to I went to the shorty course. I went to the Pinewoods
Yep.
Country Club with my son just so I can putt, right? And then throw without putting any pressure on. And then when you came
Yeah.
to town, we played.
Played Bond Lake.
Did all right, but wasn't doing so hot after we did the longer course at Bond.
Yeah.
So shut immediately said, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna do anything with it. So I've not played since I guess I got that looked at in October. I think it was
Wow.
beginning of October. So I played 2 or 3 times, and I'm really just trying to let it heal as much as possible before a competitive season starts.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to follow like I did last year, just flex tournaments only, no
Yeah.
2-a-days. And I have a special brace. I have all this other shit that they gave me. The ortho inserts for
Yeah.
shoes
Yeah.
that I had
Orthopedic inserts
custom
are
made.
great. Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, I had all this stuff done so that I can try. But yeah, the threat of almost making it down there for your tournament, I was like, I haven't even putted. I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't been able to make it to Monday
Yeah.
putting league, which Tracy is running because of the new stuff at work. So
Yeah.
I did officially get it taken into account at work. I will be leaving early and making my first putting thing on Monday. So
Nice.
we'll see. That's going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
No real putting, no
Someone
competitive
record
putting
that.
since September. I'm sure Tracy will. I'm like, nobody's recording. I'm sure Tracy will. But yeah, if you're not there for me to beat, I don't
There's no
know
motivation.
what I'm. Yeah, I mean, really, it depends who shows up.
Schmo.
Maybe if I heard Nate's been there a few times.
Schmo's motivation, right?
Has he been there? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Nate's been there. Nate is somebody that I definitely want to beat and be able to talk shit to. But
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, he's 9.9 times out of 10 gonna beat me. I think I beat him once, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Nate's good.
Yeah, it's starting to get warmer out, but again in Buffalo it's cold. If it's
Yeah.
warm, daylight hours, everything's changing. So the putting league on Monday is a little bit of a struggle. Are we gonna have this out before Monday? Do you think?
Mm, depends. Depends if I want to stay up
If we
tonight.
get this out, yeah. I mean, we have Friday, Saturday. I don't know what you're doing,
I got
but
Friday during the day.
if we
Yeah,
get,
it's true.
yeah, um, yeah. If we can get it out, and anybody's watching this, come on down. We're gonna post again. I'm gonna have her post tomorrow, and I'll post on Saturday because by the time you post Monday afternoon,
Monday.
people have made
Yeah.
their plans.
Yeah.
It's late, so come on down. We'll try it again and keep it going for a few more weeks before the season really kicks off. But
Yeah.
you're gonna need to shake the rust off for putting because it matters.
It really does. Yeah. 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 You mentioned you don't like to play 2 rounds in a day anymore just because, your body can't take it. I
Yeah,
played 4 rounds in 2 days, and the second day was miserable. My body could not take
yeah.
4 rounds. It could barely handle 2 rounds apparently. I felt fine with some caffeine for the second round, but the last 3 holes of my second round, my body broke down, and I shanked a few shots in a row that were really bad, and took like 4 extra strokes that I didn't need to take.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it dropped me from third to dropped me from third down to like 11th or 12th, and then I dropped to like 40th the second day because I just couldn't throw anymore. So I learned that one, and that was an A tier. That was 4 rounds in 2 days
Oh,
for an A tier. It was hard.
that wow. I was gonna say even in the honeymoon phase is when I played the most disc golf. Where I played 3 courses in on a Friday and then two the next
Yeah,
day on Saturday. Like I was all gung ho about it. But for those of you thinking like it's not that hard, I've played this many rounds. You're wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why. Your casual rounds with friends, having fun, doing whatever, does not compare to a sanctioned event. The concentration that mentally drains, the mental concentration can physically drain you,
yeah,
and so that's something that you have to battle. And if it's going to be for that long, you're doing two and then two. That's a start. I've done the two and then one the next day, and
yeah.
uh, on a Sunday, and I did okay that Sunday, but I could definitely feel it. I would not imagine having that fourth round in 2 days, having anything left to do it. So
No,
kudos to those of you who do and share your secrets. Let
yeah,
Marcus
yeah.
know
I
what's going
mean,
on. I don't know how many
I,
more he plans on doing, but
I think the answer is I just need to work out more. I need to build more endurance, build more muscle endurance. Like free weight stuff. Um,
I was going
where
to say endurance isn't an issue. You
yeah,
got
but
your ride for Roswell. You go
muscle.
the extra mile.
I'm talking muscle endurance and like
Yeah.
your stability muscles and all that. Those break down. They get tired. So then your form, you can't rely on your form because your arm doesn't react to what your body wants it to do, or your shoulders don't react, or your hips don't fire.
So I have heard in the past when somebody was struggling with this that they just slowed down.
That might have been a
They
good
just
thing.
slowed everything down.
Yeah, that could have worked probably.
I don't know because like say someone like a Justin Gilbert, right?
Yeah,
He throws violently. He moves quick.
yeah.
There's so much speed coming out. If he slows down, how much does that affect him? You know what I
I
mean? But
I've seen him slow
someone like
down
at my
his.
pace,
I've seen Justin slow down and power down
yeah,
on drives. Like he'll throw
yeah,
a zone like power down zone like 350, but
yeah.
it's
Maybe you're
still
not
power
attacking the
down.
birdies, but you're not getting doubles and triples because you're out of
Yeah,
whack and
yeah,
letting everything go late because you're compensating, right?
yeah,
That's what I mean.
yeah.
I
That's
know
a
all
smart
about
idea.
compensating for sure because when my body wasn't working, I was trying to compensate with everything else, and it just got worse. So,
Yeah,
um, hopefully, I took the right. I went to the doctor finally, got that addressed. So hopefully, with the stuff they gave me for my foot, I can slowly get back into shape and get the form back to where it was. Just a steady three and a quarter. Take your time and then work it up from there.
yeah,
I'll be okay with that
yeah,
for the
yeah.
summer. Like I don't compete that much. 5 tournaments, 6 tournaments competitively, like sanctioned about it.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm
Speaking
gonna
of
play.
which,
Yeah,
how's your rating?
I went
You played
down
a
two.
lot. Your
Went
rating
down
up, down?
2 points because of those two bad
No,
rounds. They got in just before the rating update this month.
They
I
did, of
played 2 good rounds of like
course.
940 average golf, like a 959 and a 9 or no, 950 average golf. I played like a 940, 959 and a 940 round. So I averaged 950 on the first day of that tournament. Second day I probably averaged 890. It was so bad. So it tanked my yeah, no, that's what I'm telling you. Like it was just so bad.
My
I
Lord.
yeah, it was a struggle for me, for sure.
This is where we
Um,
would normally chime in and laugh and tell you to get good, but considering the circumstances, I'm probably still going to do the same thing.
yeah,
At the Seneca Spring Fling, is that where it went down?
Seneca Spring Fling, yeah, yeah. I finished very
Checking
poorly.
you out.
It's the third round that really killed me.
Okay, so you weren't DFL.
No,
That matters.
yep, I got some birdies.
Um, and where is? Oh, Kieran did. Oh yeah, he
Kieran
had his
shredded.
1,000
He
rated round.
shredded. Yeah, no, he did
He
great.
did. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Let's just check these round ratings out.
Yeah,
Kieran,
the round three is real
1,009.
bad.
Round three was bad for him too. Was there a weather event? Did something go down?
No, it's a short course. It's birdie or die. So if you're not on,
And you both died.
yeah, if you're not on, you're dead. I took like five
Yeah.
bogeys in. I took like
Sub
five bogeys
900.
in a
Yeah.
row on a birdie or die. I took like five bogeys in a
Oh
row.
shit. At some point, you don't want to just jump putt. You know what I mean? You don't want to
Yeah,
just
I
lay up
know.
like just to break that streak. I don't know.
No, I
I,
was
I'm
just
I'm I'm full go all the time. We've
I
had
was
that
trying
talk
to
a
make
million
putts
times.
I was just running putts the whole time. Then my body, I just was missing comebackers, what I normally make, and that was the issue.
Yeah. So you lost 2 points, 918. All right.
That's okay. I can
I
recover from
heard
918.
I heard Bobcat moved up a
Bob
little.
went up. I hope he's not above me, but I think
We'll
he might
check
be.
in. Is he still? Yeah, he changed his name to Bobcat Buckley on PDGA. He's not. He jumped above you.
Yeah, I
You
figured he
have to
did.
retire now. Yeah, you
I
have to
didn't say
retire.
that.
Those are the rules.
I think Gambini said that.
Well, luckily for Gambini, he just turned 40, so he's part of the
Yeah,
MA40 crowd where it
yeah,
won't hurt as much. He'll suck a little less.
yeah. That's
You know
true.
what? We'll talk to him. I know he only spot checks this. He doesn't watch this like all the time, but
Yeah, we'll get him back
we'll
on.
get him back on. And we could talk about his transition into the MA40 world in Florida and
Yeah,
see how he feels. I've always been old since I started playing. I just never went to MA40 because those guys have been playing for
yeah.
years and
That's the hard
years.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah, but last year was my first commitment to MA40 for that point series, and I did very well. So I'm
yeah.
not scared of the MA40
No,
guys as
you
much
shouldn't be.
anymore.
No, you shouldn't be.
But yeah, I didn't do anything. 5 tournaments. If I'm
No,
correct, I think I'm only a 901.
I've got definitely a
Perez.
bunch coming up this year. There's a lot of tournaments down around my area, like between me, Charlotte, Asheville, Georgia. You know, I can
Oh
get to
yeah,
tournaments constantly. Like we're going to Winthrop. We're playing the Lakefront Winthrop course, which has like half the USDGC holes, and then half of a different layout, like the original layout. So it doesn't go around the Coliseum to some of those back
right.
like 888, the parking lot hole, things like that. It doesn't play, but it plays the lakeside part of it. So like hole 1, 18, 17, old hole 3, well, new hole 3, new hole 1, which was hole 3 because it's confusing.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
it is.
like I think the beach hole, the triple Mando hole are all on this layout. So it plays like
Nice.
around that part of the course.
Yeah,
So I'm excited to
nice.
play that layout. I'm excited to play that course again. I played it once when it wasn't set up for USDGC, so I'm excited to play even just the lakefront version of the course. We're doing that in the first April 14th, I think. That tournament's coming up.
How far back do your ratings go again? I forgot. 2 years?
To find your new rating, to calculate your rating,
Yeah, like
it's
when do
10
they fall off?
it's 10 rounds, and I think they fall off after 2 or 3 years. They don't count anymore. If you don't have 10 ratings within the last 2 years or something, I don't know. Bob would know. He's the ratings calculator guy. But I know it's the previous
And
10.
he'd be another guy to get back on here. He's making moves in Charlotte. It'd be nice to get him back on here this year
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 9 tournaments rated right now.
Yeah.
Going
So yeah, you
back
must not
to
have enough.
2022.
Yeah, so you must
I
not
have
have
a
enough.
bunch before that. they just all fell off. They're
They all
only
fell
giving me
off.
9 right now,
Yep.
which is good because I have a stinker coming up that'll get dropped. It's an 865.
Yeah, I need to
If I
drop
can
a.
get another above 900 round here and there, I might be able to make this look good and put
Yeah,
Bob into retirement.
I need to drop a lot of rounds from last September because that was the bad time for me. That was when I tanked my rating by a ton. So I need to really play tournaments and play good to get rid of those bad rounds from September.
If it wasn't for Bob, I wouldn't even look at my rating. He's the only reason I look at it.
Yes, to
He was
compare to
so
him.
close. He was obtainable.
Yeah,
Um, and if it ever happens, cool. If it doesn't, cool.
right.
Sanctioned events ain't it for me no more. I'm not as competitive as you guys, but I do like traveling. I do like playing some of those. So hopefully we get to do that this year
Yeah,
a little bit more. And try to come up with some exciting things to put here.
yeah.
Not necessarily on the podcast, but on the channel, on the YouTube channel, and maybe we can link up if we do make. I know you said you wanted to go somewhere to Missouri. You wanted to travel
Oh, I want to go to St. Louis. I want to go to the shop, the
St.
Gateway
Louis,
shop.
okay, and have a
Yeah,
turn. There was a tournament you
yeah.
were looking at
There's an
being
A
part of
tier.
there.
I'm probably not
Yeah,
gonna do that. I bought a new computer instead. It was about the same price as that trip would have been.
there you go. Well,
So
that happens.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I would
okay.
say maybe we can get lucky and meet up at one of these and do a on location one because that would be
Yeah, it would
fun.
be
But
fun.
I fixed my drone that was
Oh,
attacked
good.
by the AWACS plane.
Yeah.
So we're recording for the UB thing, which you never finished, but we do have
No, we never
results
finished. It's still
somewhere.
there. Yeah.
Um, we were recording that with the drone. The AWACS plane flew over, and my drone just crashed. So that's not a coincidence. Uh, I will charge the U.S. government for a new drone, but I
I
did
mean,
fix
you
it.
can do that. You work. That's your line of work, right?
Right, you're right. So I'd like to do more with the drone this year for some of these open holes, but
Yeah, it'd
we
be
are going
cool.
to have more content for sure.
Yes.
Um, and we look forward to doing that. So,
I mean, shoot, I brought the camera
um,
out. I brought the camera out when me and Kieran and Zach were practicing down here at the for the Seneca Spring Fling, and I recorded a bunch of shots.
nice. Just remind me, let me put this on the list. I need mics.
I gave you a microphone. Oh, you need like lav mics for
Better
the.
the lav
I
mics. I
love
need the
lav
better
mics.
lav
I
mics.
think they're great.
Yeah.
Such a good upgrade. But I mean, I wish I bought a set of four. I wish I bought a system that could support four.
That's what
But
I need.
two is good for now. Two is good for me and Justin going out to the course. Me and Bob going out to the course. Me and Zach. Me and Corey. All my
Right.
guys around here. And
I
they
feel like I
pick
just
up.
want the extra one to chirp, just to have
Yeah,
that chirp in the background when people are talking shit or
yeah.
doing something back
It's
and forth,
good. It's good.
especially if it's me and Spencer on a course.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I like the
but
extra.
yeah, I do want to do some more of that. So I will like now, especially who we work for, it's easier to get
It's
some of
easy
these
to get
things.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I think our camera is still really good. I think I just need another
Yeah.
memory card.
Your camera is solid. The
Um,
one you have.
and yeah, we got all the equipment to make it happen. So we're gonna do something different. You and I talked about uh, creator series and walking and talking with people who have designed
Yeah, I would like to
courses.
do that. I would like
We
to still do that.
you transitioned, you moved,
I
and
moved.
we never got it off the ground. But you have been back enough where we can schedule something and
We could
talk to some
schedule. Yeah.
people and um, make it happen because I think it's gonna be really interesting. I don't want to let that idea die down. So we're going to talk to some people who have created some of the courses. We can do it here, and we can even do it there if you know who's
Yeah, I would love to
designing the
talk to
courses
like some
there,
guys down here.
and just see what it's like for people who are really interested. Because I know I'm dying to be a part of designing a course and see what it looks like
Yeah.
from scratch when somebody just walks into the woods or walks into the park and says, "Here's your blank canvas." I like
Yeah.
to see that.
I would
So
love to know what. Yeah, I'd love to get someone's thoughts on that. Absolutely.
yeah. So hopefully we can get that out this year. And I'm going to say hopefully. I mean, we're going to
We're
dedicate. We're
gonna
going to
get
get
some
at
time
least
to
one or
do it.
two
Yeah.
done, um, and we'll schedule that. So, what else before we take off? Anything? I know we had a different format we used to try to set up the week that was, the week that's coming. We're going to try to get back on track, though. We are going to make a concerted effort to be back weekly with you guys. So please, like, follow, ding, share.
Yeah.
do all of that. We're gonna get this thing on track. We're gonna get it humming. But yeah, anything coming up before the next one?
U.S.
Your tournament is
women's.
this weekend.
My tournament's this weekend. U.S. women's is
U.S.
happening right
women's,
now. I watched some of that today.
right?
Cool course. It looks like.
Did you? Is it
It's like a woods course in Texas, I believe. So some of it's on the
okay?
Beast. Some people from here, some people from Buffalo went down. I saw some videos and pictures from Waco, the Beast course. So there's some of it
Okay,
happening there, I guess, and some of it happening, or maybe they just played it because it's Waco. I don't know.
yeah,
The other course they're playing looks really
nice,
cool. The FPO course looks
nice,
cool from what I saw today.
good. We'll
So
keep track of that, and then we'll be able to talk about that next week.
yeah,
And maybe give an update on the women, the locals, see how they did.
yeah, it would be cool to see how they
Uh,
did.
we'll see. I remember there was three of them were tagged:
Yeah,
Tara,
Tara, Kaylee, Hanani, and
Kaylee,
Alicia Hinkson.
and Alicia. Okay, so good luck, ladies. I hope you're
Yeah,
killing it out there. So,
super cool.
um, yeah, it really is, and we'd like to see the results. So, would it be posted on PDG already?
Yeah, the round one should be done. That's the PGA app should have it too. Now that the PGA Live app has all the tournaments. Now
I
that
don't
you
even know how
just
to spell all of their names.
just go to the
Looking it up
major.
right now.
I'll just pull up full FPO scores.
Look, you got it
Um,
already.
I'm just scrolling. I believe they're playing FPO. There's some big name. Like there's a lot of names in this tournament. Golly. Oh, Lindsay Fish is doing well. She's on Prodigy. She's got a Tour Series disc with Prodigy with Gateway. Lindsay
Nice.
Fish has a Tour Series Gateway disc. Putter. Ooh, Paige Pierce 10 over, tied for 64 with Paige Shue. Wow.
She's coming back from injury, so you can't expect her to just pop off and start running
I
stuff
know,
again.
but still, my gosh. Alicia is 18 over, which is Tara's 19 over, and Kaylee is lower than that. It's a tough course. It's a tough woods course. If you're from New York and you don't get down
Yeah,
there that often, that course looks tough. But you know, Alicia and Tara are not far behind like Kona, Madison Walker, you know, Cynthia Ricciardi. You know, they're not far behind pros that are touring.
yeah, I see that. Yeah,
So there's
I
still,
mean, look, you just said it yourself, right? Paige, she's plus 10. That's
yeah,
Paige flipping Pierce,
yeah,
plus 10.
yeah.
Um, where I know I heard the score earlier. I didn't see what it was, but they said Money Missy was tearing it up. I think it was at neg five is when I saw
She
the
finished at
flash, and she ended up
seven
at
with a
neg
bogey,
seven. Yeah,
but like Rebecca Cox 6 down. That's really cool. She
that is
Rebecca hasn't had a good tournament like that in a long time, so super cool.
Sayananda. I
Sayananda,
love saying that.
yep.
I just love that. Sayananda.
Kristen's still in it, like always. She'll always still be in it. Evelina and Henna are putting well, finally, which is really cool to see.
At the same time, that's
At the
good.
same time, they're both putting good.
Yes, that's really good to see.
Oh, shout out to Chantel Badinsky from Canada. She won
Yeah,
She won AFDO. She's in eighth. She's tied for eighth with
nice.
Henna, Sarah Hokum,
I see it.
Holland
Yeah.
Hanley, Jordan Linds. Yeah, it's a real good shot. That was really cool.
Oh, and one of the Lynch twins,
Yes,
Morgan.
and
Um, off the top, Jordan. Wait, actually, Jordan is at neg one.
yeah,
Morgan is at plus one. They're
yeah, they're
both
up there.
doing. One of them won Rookie of the Year, I
I
think.
believe one of them won a Rookie of the Year. Yeah, yeah. So this
Morgan.
tournament will be really cool to watch.
Yeah, it is. Katrina, ouch.
Yeah,
Keep an eye on it. Ladies, yeah. So local ladies, Tara, Alicia, and
I
Kaylee.
mean they qualified for U.S. Women's. That's
Yeah,
in FPO. That's really cool. In general, it
it
doesn't
is.
really matter how you do at the end of the day. Some days it's just
Yeah,
you made it. You
it's
got there.
part
That's
of it.
really
Yeah.
cool.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that, and hopefully have something good to report and talk back
Yeah.
next week.
Hopefully one of them shreds
Um,
one of these rounds coming up.
think we're up on the 1 hour now, anyways, right?
We're getting close.
Try to
Yeah.
keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can wrap
Um,
up. You know, I
we'll
don't know. Do you
wrap
want
it
to talk?
up here.
Yeah. start short and work
So
our way
take us
back.
home. Take us home. This is season 2. You're running shit. You take us home on
Okay,
this.
season 2, the season of Marcus. You're in for a treat.
I like hearing that. All right.
Expect to see some more online stuff out of me specifically. We're working with some of the guys on Twitter, on Disc Golf Twitter, to do some online content, maybe some gaming content, some streams, some stuff like that. So if you'd like any of that stuff, be on the lookout for what are we calling it? It's part of Shank DG, Hanging Loose Gaming. Oh, I took Santos
Just get
away.
rid of me.
I got rid of
That's all right. I don't
Santos.
matter anymore. We're talking about you.
I got rid of Santos. There's Santos.
It's all right. We're talking about
I
you.
forgot it was Discord.
Just take me out all the way. It's fine. I hope you do, because I really want to see all the shit talking and time spent on video games what my son does.
Yeah.
I'd like him to be a part of your stream and get in that world to play one of those
That'd be fun to get
that
him
you
in,
do.
Yeah.
Let me know. You know how to get a hold of us.
Yep. I
when
do.
you start doing that. He streams with his friend right now. I think they mostly into hockey right now, but he does some
Okay.
other stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna stream some.
Last one was NHL.
We're still brainstorming our ideas. We're picking out games we want to play, stuff that we think is gonna be interesting for people, and we're getting that. That just started yesterday, literally. So we're started on Wednesday. So we're still working out all the details of what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, but we think we've got some good stuff ironed out. So look forward to a lot of content coming out of me, coming out of Shank DG, Hanging Loose. They run a podcast as well. Shout out to Hanging Loose podcast. Him and Spicy.
Nice.
So shout out to them.
Once you get it up and running and you're streaming and doing everything, we'll just do a round table and try to get those guys on with us. We'll be on with them and we'll try to
get a big podcast going. Yeah, absolutely. We should get Shanked on.
Get something going. We can have some fun.
Yeah.
We'll just have to wait until it warms up a little bit here, I guess, because nobody wants to do it from the snow.
All right.
All right. So
that's it. Let's call it.
I'm actually excited. Let's see what happens.
It's going to be fun. It's always fun.
Yeah, it is. Thanks for watching us. I'm sorry, Marcus. You're taking us home. The season of Marcus is real.
Season of Marcus. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your mom. My mom listens. She likes it. So your mom will like it too. All right, guys.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, everybody.